Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Seagull here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to take a look at some more Soul Raid fights and we're going to open up with a cleanup fight, and I'm so glad that this is a cleanup fight and this man is not packing too much health, because I literally forgot that this man's specials can't be disabled, which sucks. This is another example of me just not reading the boss description before getting in there. I'm like, it's Boss Batman, it's chill, it's the chillest boss of the tier, but his abilities can't be disabled. I didn't know that, but it's okay, we're gonna do enough damage. The damage that we're doing is so low, only with a level 10 firebox. You wouldn't think we would heal, or people saying this unironically. I only have a level 10 Soul Raid artifact and I'm dealing so little damage. Now Kim-Flan Sakuman is gonna take another go at the boss Wonder-Woman, and I have Nora Snowglobe on King, and in the comments of the last video some dudes like just use the Kryptonite Spear, and that's definitely a valid strategy. You can use the Kryptonite Spear on Kim-Flan Sakuman because that allows you to have an unblockable special if you get above a certain amount of combo. However, that's going to help you only with your first 3/3 specials, which is something I'm definitely able to do without using that. And if I put Nora Snowglobe, then I might get some additional specials with the clones. Like, the clones are not gonna have a great time at all, and it's gonna be such worse results than in most fights, but it's still gonna be better than nothing. And with Kryptonite Spear, since I'm able to kind of get these specials in there anyway, it's gonna be nothing for me. Also, we had sort of Salvation on Dr. Fate. It just sped up the process of generating power. I don't think I ever power stole from her to the point where she had no energy. I used their third special on the Super Shield because she was gonna kill my clone anyway with the special one eventually, so yeah. And now just trying to do a little bit more damage to her. But again, I was not expecting a lot from the clones anyway, so anything we got from them, it's great. It's just great. And we left her with a decently low amount of health, and now we're going to see how much the Battle in the Drowned team is gonna do. So we obviously have Battle in the Drowned, and this time, unlike the previous fights, I didn't forget to actually equip Firebox on her, because in the previous fight I equipped out of habit the Dark Metal cards. We have here Boss Batman, and it's gonna be a very awkward with Boss Batman here. I don't know the fact that he got killed, but it's chill. We can revive him. He's not gone for good. It's chill. I'm gonna try to combo interrupt her with Battle on the Drowned, and I can to an extent do that, but if I fail it, I'm gonna eat a special one in the face, which is particularly not good, especially for Battle Blast, because he doesn't have a Dawn of Apocalypse artifacts. He has Dark Metal cards, so he can get the area beneath Battle on the Drowned to guarantee some crits. And Battle on the Drowned is gonna have a level 10 Firebox to give her that additional attack. Battle Flaps is back in the fights. And yeah, it's very awkward when I try to use the special 2 of Battle Flaps, because I'm not sure if this is intended or it's a bug, but it's something that's not really working great since the release of Battle Flaps. So the special 2 is supposed to apply Armor Sunder on the enemy. Armor Sunder is gonna reduce their defense to 0, and also is gonna disable them from using their special 1. The problem is that she can use the special 1 while I'm using the special 2, because the Armor Sunder is applied only after an instance of damage from that is applied to her, so she can super shield the first part of it and damage me back. And I'm using an ability that's supposed to prevent that, and it sucks. Over here it applied instantly, even though I didn't hit her, which is weird. I think it's kind of a radius in which it can do that, so you need to be close enough to be in that radius, but far enough to like not hit her with the first part so you can't get damaged back. But yeah, Battle on the Drowned is still doing a lot of damage, and the only thing that she cares for the most part is going to be the amount of passive attack that she gets. And she's gonna get a lot of passive attack from a level 10 Firebox, admittedly. We have to be a little bit more careful with Battle Flaps so that he doesn't die, and we have to be a little bit more careful with the Dark Metal cards, since it can't be equipped directly on Battle on the Drowned, so we need to sit on the area. But this is overall a good time. And boys, something that I was actually looking forward to. This man has been annoying me for years at this point. And there's the stun bug in the game currently, where you can stun any character in the game. This man is immune to stuns, but no longer, so we're gonna bully his ass with the Harvick, Harley Quinn, Raven team, because we're just gonna be able to stun him. And yeah, I do have Entropy on Raven, and it seems like they have fixed the bug, or maybe I don't have enough resistances on Raven, because there was kind of a bug or slash intended feature with the Entropy artifact, where it gives you some resistances to hazard dot damage, and if you already had some resistances on your talents against hazard dot damage, you would literally take no damage from it, even though the cap is supposed to be at 70%. But yeah, we do take some damage from that with Raven, we do take a lot of damage from that with Harley, but we stunned his ass here. Raven back in there, special 1. We take... we actually took no dot damage there, so it might be actually still working. Might be still working. Let's get on our Raven tagging. We took some damage only on tagging, but right now we're no longer taking damage from that, so yeah, the bug from the Entropy might still be here. If you have a very strong Raven with maxed out resistances, you should still be fine doing this. You might proc Darkness 1 or 2 times, but it should be fine. You only need like 2 to 3 taggins on 5 Darkness stacks to be fine. We got damage cap there. Well, the cap was kind of unnecessary because it's capped like 16k and he only did 8k. Though maybe we resisted the full crit value and then the value got reduced by crit resistance, I don't know. But yeah, there we go, boss Green Lantern getting murdered. You love to see it. And we also got, for defeating him, a Green Lantern, the other one. The John Stewart Green Lantern. And yeah, the rewards are garbage as usual. Now I have Boss Bane here. So Boss Bane is pretty chill, except for the fact that he's got Fortified. Like, all the tier 4 sub-bosses, funny enough, are easy. They might be arguably the easiest bosses out of the entire Soul Raid. And it's kind of funny because they lead up to Boss Joker, which is definitely far from them. So I'm fighting Boss Bane here, and yeah, maybe I should have used percentage health at first, but I wanted to limit test my Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd and see how far I can take his ass in terms of damage. Because as you know, Beta Club is gonna do very well with a lot of things, and one of them is the amount of attack that you totally have. And since the artifact bonuses don't split, the only thing that we're gonna be able to work with is the base attack of Grodd. And something that infuriated me, so we had the Grodd challenge some time ago, and I'm still farming that, and I have him at 6 stars, and 2 shards missing for 7 stars. My dudes. How? Why? But yeah, keep Camo interrupting his ass. And yeah, the values are not that great. Like, we're gonna get 5 point something dot value, maybe at some point 6.3 dot value. It's got defense, but we're reducing that with our defense reduction. I was expecting a bit more damage, but this damage is totally fine considering no passive stats. We did 666 damage. It's the devil, guys. Gorilla Grodd the devil calls at 3 a.m. Do you answer? Oh, bro, this is too cringe. I can't do this. But yeah, Zatanna. We have Zatanna here with Sword of Sin. So Sword of Sin is gonna be able to inflict burning on the enemy, and usually I use Zatanna with something else that kind of needs passive stats from that Soul Raid, so I put the Soul Raid specific artifact on her to help the entire team out. But since here we don't have any passive stats that split with the entire team, and this team doesn't particularly need more attack or anything, we're just not gonna do that. So we have Sword of Sin so we can have the enemy burning at all times and get the percentage health damage out of the way very fast. Also, Sword of Sin sucks ass on her usually because you're not gonna be able to get a damage boost because you're gonna keep the enemy at 0 power. If you keep them at 0 power, you're not gonna be able to power steal anything from them if they're at 0 power, obviously. So yeah, Zatanna's done. We're gonna get Deathstroke in there. Camo dropped again. Another special 2. I'm just gonna keep spamming special 2 until he uses super move, and then when he uses super move I'm gonna get the first clone tagged in. I missed the Deathstroke team a bit, because last time we played on Ice Soul Raid, not on Ice, excuse me, this is Magic Soul Raids, and I was in low heroics, and by being in low heroics you're really not gonna have high health fights that need percentage health reduction, though I'm kind of getting there. I'm kind of getting there with the fights there too. So we're gonna see a Deathstroke in This is Magic Soul Raids as well soon enough. But boy, he's so good the more health the enemies have. And this man, even though this is Heroic 7, is not gonna have 2 billion health. And yet again, this is the argument that people give about bonuses not splitting in Dawn of Apocalypse. But Sigval, they have lower health. Yeah, if you have that point of view, honestly, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You can also suck my nuts. It doesn't make up for it, my dude. It simply doesn't make up for it. It's just a bit lower. Like, I don't care about this man being 400k health lower than a boss in our soul rates, and me not getting the artifact bonus split because of that. That's simply not a valid argument. And yeah, I messed up here. The clones hit a bit. And they're not, I'm not gonna get the best out of them. Like, it's just not gonna happen. And that's fine, we did a good enough job. The team is gonna try our best to do some damage here at the end. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
I needed a good brawl today.